you. Members, do you have any questions? Chair Frank?
Thank you for your testimony. Just one kind of question and or comment on slide 13, which has to do with accomplishments. And this is maybe directed as much to the members on this dais as it is to the agency. I've already had discussions with them because we're looking at the slide tomorrow as well. Way too often in child welfare and agencies, we think accomplishments, and we confuse accomplishments and inputs. Accomplishments are better results for kids. And yet, this, by the way, and this is not to you, this was written because that's the way that the exceptional items were written, right? But increasing staffing is not an accomplishment. Improving child outcomes is an accomplishment. Keeping kids in CPS a shorter amount of time, having better results, having more safety. But a lot of times the agency is reacting to what we ask them. So I'm challenging myself to talk in terms of accomplishments, not in terms of inputs. And it is throughout the whole process. It's certainly Representative Wu knows, on appropriations does it. And so I've asked them, and I'd happy to share it with any of the folks on the dais. I've asked them to come tomorrow to the CPS or to the Human Services meeting with a list of accomplishments from the child's point of view. Are we actually doing better with the resources we've given? It's impressive to have better staffing, but if it doesn't result in better outcomes, then it's not terribly impressive. It actually just shows that we're able to spend a lot more money. So now actually I had a question, and that has to do with the lawsuit. Because I don't think there's a way out of it. I think it's you have a judge that enjoys being there, and there's over $1 million a month getting paid to lawyers and their staff that have absolutely no reason to ever end it. But the exceptional item is quite large and is going to take money that could otherwise be spent for kids. How many employees are going to be hired because of the order of the judge? I think I know the answer. It's over 500. Right?
Yeah, the exceptional item requests roughly 500 for compliance. A large majority of those are kind of twofold. One is regarding caseloads. So there are court-ordered guidelines for caseloads, and that is between 14 to 17 children per caseworker, CBS caseworker. And so one component of the exceptional item is ensuring that we stay close to those guidelines.
Okay, so some of those 500 are actually going to be caseworkers themselves?
Yes. Some are for the caseworkers for the caseloads, and then the other piece is FTEs. A large portion are FTEs related to Remedial Order 20, and that is for heightened monitoring. And heightened monitoring is for the monitoring of residential providers across the state.
Okay. But they're not actually providing services to kids. They're, I guess, overseeing those who are doing that work.
That's right.
Okay. Do you have a breakdown on the 500? I thought it was all not actually direct service providers, but I'll ask that tomorrow. Sorry about that. Thank you.
No, thank you. Members, any other questions? Rep. Chalaurico?